VAIL is now free to download with access to everything the Citadel offers, including a 1v1 face-off arena, a variety of mini-golf courses, an obstacle course combat playground, a shooting range, and more. VAIL Combat is now offered as an optional DLC which unlocks all of the content in VAIL, including matchmaking, custom games, all 13 maps, all 11 team-based and free-for-all game modes, progression and level unlocks, and more. If you purchased VAIL before this update, you'll be granted VAIL Combat automatically and will retain your current progress, unlocks, and cosmetics. The Citadel is expanding with new things to explore and do, starting with the addition of a DJ booth. Here you can control the newly added music that plays throughout the Citadel with the slider on the mixing board. This slider doesn't just change how loud or quiet the music is, but instead it changes the way it sounds to make it more of a background mix or a louder foreground banger. Another addition to the Citadel is the new matchmaking elevator. Enter the elevator to queue up for matches if you own VAIL Combat, and if you don't own VAIL Combat yet, you can go learn more about it and purchase it by inserting the VAIL game cartridge into this machine. Additionally, this update makes improvements to mini golf. No longer will you see your club phase through the golf ball when you run into performance issues. Now, if you don't hit the ball, you can rest assured that it's purely because of your poor aim. In addition to these improvements to the golf physics, we changed all of the golf courses in the Citadel to brand new and improved courses. Face-Off also got some new levels added to the rotation, and the rest of the Citadel got lots of visual improvements and optimizations to make it look and feel a bit nicer. We're expanding VAIL with new utilities. These tacticals are designed to introduce new strategies and make VAIL much more interesting and fun to play. This update adds the first two of many tacticals that we'll be adding in the coming updates. The Thermite Grenade is an area of denial comparable to a Molotov or a Pyro Grenade. It's activated by opening the grenade with both hands, and it will detonate once it hits the ground, dealing fiery thermite damage to any player within its area of effect. The Vortex Mine is a proximity mine that shoots up into the air before detonating around head height. Players can avoid dying to it by crouching down before it detonates or by shooting it from a distance. With the addition of these two tacticals and more planned, you can now only equip one of each type of tactical in your loadouts. Additionally, these two tacticals were added to the starting loadouts, so as long as you have custom loadouts unlocked, you'll be able to equip them. This update adds a new artifact-only matchmaking playlist. Next to the play button in the tablet, you'll be able to queue up for exclusively artifact matches. This will work like the regular matchmaking and bring you to the shuttle, but you'll only be presented with artifact maps to vote on. Our newest map addition is a variation of Suna designed for Scout's knives. This map introduces a ton of verticality only possible with Scout's knives. In addition to this, we have a new artifact map in development for our next content update. With the last update, you now automatically join the Citadel instead of the Armory on game start. This update will now improve this flow by adding a setting to allow you to always skip the Citadel and go directly to the Armory, and without this setting enabled, you'll be queued to join a Citadel lobby, and if you don't find a match after 60 seconds, the Abort to Armory button will appear. In addition to these changes, there's several bug fixes and optimizations, and if you want to see the full patch notes, they'll be linked in the description. This update is out now for you to download free on both Quest and Steam.